Namaste. Om Shanti Shanti Om. Today, I'll be explaining where I started my investments of Inconternal. Briefly. This is aiming to be a group project, so there's only so much I can do as one person, basically. Here is where I've started from to get to where I'm at now, kind of thing. This was an attempt at making something simple. Got the Tree of Life, Infinity, the Cross, the Yin Yang with the Ankh on the cross, Merkaba, little offset, a Reiki symbol in there for like chakras, the chakras on there. I got the mirrors of the interconnection, things that may be explained with knowledge, information, and sourcing. Always keep your checks, and don't keep them cheap. You're worth it. So, essentially, I was trying to just line up all these things that equal 7. I haven't gotten into it yet. There's the sacred sciences, hermetics, chakras, grade system. A lot of things in nature correlate with the 7 system, correlative to the chakras and such. If you don't know what a chakra is, it defines as a spinning wheel of light. Supposedly in certain all traditions, basically, there are correlative references to a certain energy system that works with the meridians or the energetic pathways of the human body or body of life in general, or something like that. And so there they are. This is very old, not very much detail put into it. No, there are not words here. And the brainstorming, which I've listed in another video. I made this look nice and sharp on a computer. There are branches, ideas, and things that work together. Trying to work on how they work best. This or something better. And a little note on the corner saying M theory, which is string theory. Cool note. I'd look back into it. It's a good one to look up if you're interested in life. So the chakra system is the Earth chakra, connection to the planet Earth, also known as Gaia sometimes. Good streaming platform, if I can get there again. Cheers, Rogers. Base chakra, I will go over and have gone over in other videos. This is brief. Then there are sub-chakras in the main 7, elaborating to 12 or 13-ish. There are other ways to look at certain things. This is just a basic format. Could be prevalent or not, depending on who you are, where you stand, and how much you believe or trust in certain aspects of the way. Then there's the sacral chakra. Actually, between his elimination, I've kind of surmised some of this. It may not be fact, it's just conclusion that I may have come to in regards to the digestion system between the base and the Svadhisthana in Tibetan Sanskrit. Next is the belly button chakra, the divine order, duality, twin soul of the aspect or whatever, polarity, infinities, wisdom, the solar plexus. It says wisdom right there. It's kind of cool. Action. I can do this, Cheers. Also, there's a 369 hertz in the background, live streaming. Next is the first reflection. Unless I'm wrong. Nope. There's a symbol I got from the I, Frankenstein movie, which correlates to the sub-chakra system having there being mirrors if you find a certain teaching of it. On the certain levels being after the first three, there's a reflection before the heart, then the throat chakra, another reflection before the third eye. And after the crown, a reflection of light before the soul, spirit, higher self, whatever you want to call it. Heart chakra. Definitely know what I'm doing here. If that's not funny, I'm trying to be. Immunity. The high heart, correlative to your immune system, how we get along, how we interact, and how we tolerate sustainably and healthily. Communication. Zale, or the past life regression, top of the spine, reference to the rapture, as in the 21 grams or something like that that leaves your body when you pass and depart with your final breath and all that. The third eye, ajna, and then understanding. Another form of communication, intuition, innate being, pituitary. There's a difference between the pituitary and the pineal gland. One is visionary, one is of communion. The crown, Sahasrara. Got that wrong. And then the heaven bridge, the interstellar gateway, 12 somethings before the 12 inches, somewhat times referenced before the soul star. Kind of cool. When you put two 5-pointed stars upside down and right side up, it makes a 10-pointed star. Let's go one pointed out to me. I might delete this, by the way. Not sure how official I'm making this yet. Inconternal. This was the original groundwork for the album. This is not the format. It's been a bit. Blank pages. Nice drawing. Great contribution. Shout out and cheers. Got a bunch of little things. The elaboration of the Merkaba, having something I noticed was there's an essence of 6 points, 6 crosses, and 6 sides, unless you pop it into a third dimensional shape and it's 888. Kind of cool. Thought it was funny. Didn't share that one in school one time. And I did a course with spiritual people in the place I used to live. We learned about psychometry, which is a study that hunters work with to tracks pathology, deductions, and such. Pretty blue chick. Got music theory. The one course that I was going to pass in college. Too bad I care too much and not enough. This might become something. Oh, that's still bright. Oh, there it is. Focus. This was going to be one of these. And maybe another video for future reference. Yeah, this says words. Pretty pictures. Ooh. I might make a video about that. I did this with no internet. And you can see that clearly. Here's that focus. That was just off the top of the head sort of stuff. Kinda cool. I can go over it. Not going to now. Alright. Liberation arts. There's the First Nations way of looking at things with these 7 sacred gifts: wisdom, patience, truth, respect, humility, honesty, love. There's the... I'm just gonna go over that later. Another pretty picture. Be the change you wish to see in the world. What about Shocker Dragon? Pretty cool. It's flying. Haven't filled out any of this yet. ETs and EDs, sacred geometry, lit physics. This was a Reiki information from my mother. I personally am not a force indoctrinated. I found my own interest of God and the sorts. Maybe a subject for another time as well. Also been through some things. Got some pamphlets from it. And optimism from always. For whatever it's worth. This one's already upside down for you. This is the Merkaba. That's gonna be another one. Go. Oh. Things dropping. 10 intentions for a better world. Support life, seek truth, set your course, simplify, stay positive, synchronize, serve others, shine your light, share your vision, synergize. The 10 Commandments. God is love, light, truth. Higher self and internal, all I and I. Thou shalt have none before God. Thou shalt work, as counsel of love. Thou shalt fulfill thy divine self, true being. Remember to live light continually. Remember, honor thy father and mother. Thou shalt be impeccable. Thou shalt be faithful. Thou shalt respect belongings. Thou shalt speak the truth. Thou shalt treat others' property, things, as their own in respect. As you can tell, this is summarized. Don't know when I did that. Might go back over it. Alchemical symbols. The golden rule. Do to others only what you would like them to do to you. This is the true essence of all the prophets. Pretty sure that one is out of my one and only Bible. Arts and this is the pyramid of consciousness. I did a thing about 3 trees. There's a 4th one here. It's kind of looking like there was a thing about religion or stuff and aspect of the left-hand path and the right-hand path, and this is bad and this is good. Well, there's also the wisdom and the consciousness. It's kind of like the way I see Gemini being spiritual and physical. Contrast. Sacred geometry and chakras, duality, unity. This is just something I found. 3D Earth, connecting through the sacral chakra around and over the astral, physical, 3rd chakra. Or there's 5D Earth, where it connects both heart, over and under, with truth, love, and light. Connecting from the heart and base to the crown. Kind of cool. Maybe it means something. And there's hybrid of it. Hybridization. Yeah. It looks cool. This is great. Sacred Tree of Life. I noticed in the Cabal, whatever that thing is, there's it seems like it's not quite complete. It's just kind of lacking. And if you look at it without that stuff, there's kind of like an upside down star in there. I don't know. And there's this big picture. Pretty cool picture. It's nice. Yeah. Lots to that one. I had a Lemurian seed with what looked like a star map and wings in it. I have half of it now. It's on my first song. I Am Wrapped I Am. It sounds pretty bad. It was a one take in a forest with headphones. The 7 sacred sciences. Grammar, rhetoric, dialect, arithmetic, geometry, music, astrology, and apparently soul. Throwing in that 8th there, yeah? An elaboration. A bunch of pages that I haven't gotten around to. Too busy trying not to be crazy. But so 7 hermetic principles. There's a nice little layout, kind of like the chakra system. And on the other side has yogic theory, philosophy. Make sure that's the right page. There's also the 8th hermetic principle of care. It's not always acknowledged, and it's kind of cool. And there's a walk up and a walk down, so it's also 0 as much as 8, and mentalism being 1 as much as 7. Correspondence being 2, 6. Vibration 3 as much as 5. Polarity 4 and 4. Kind of cool. If you heal from the heart chakra, the center out, everything else kind of quantizes into alignment of quantum stasis. Big words. Rhythm 5 as much as 3. Six, cause and effect as much as 2. Gender 7 as much as 1. On to the 4 agreements. Did a project on that in school. Found there's a 5th one because they were thorough enough apparently. People gotta be skeptical, but learn to listen. This is backwards. I'm gonna turn it around. Don't believe yourself or anybody else. Use the power of doubt to question everything you hear. Is it really the truth? Listen to the intent behind the words, and you will understand the real message. This book is by Don Miguel Ruiz. It's a good one. Been a while. Might read it again actually. A little information on the singularity, you know, back in 9/11, some spiritual people were saying, yo, let's get this singularity going. Whatever that means. We are technology. The dimensions scale, as you can see, the single point, the line, the first shape, the connection, the 5th dimension, truth, 6th dimension, interconnection, 7th connect with love, 8th kind of divine or something, infinity, 9 being all light, all connected, all one, first point of all oneness in dimensional theoreticals. 10th dimension being kind of up there. The gateway of the 11th. A lot of the correlation being like the even numbers are kind of like gateways to the single numbers, or, you know what I mean? And 12 being God, Reiki, divine healing, and only healing. And the potentiality of 24, because I've looked into it adeptly, just for fun. Here comes mental health, because it's important to actually educate yourself and be preparedly sustainable, maintainable, and integral, with some ethics, descriptions of legality. Pretty cool ideology there. Lay out of how ethics are really legalities. Loving guidance. Got some behavioral traits. Standards. Boundaries. Preference. Lots there. Yeah, they're all paged. Find the next one then. There's the Yoga Philosophy, Sutra Yoga. I might get into it. Yama, self-restraint. Niyama, things to be done, coming to terms. Asana, postures and movements. Pranayama, breathing techniques. Pratyahara, detachment from the world. Not to be deep, not grounded. Chakras. Dharana, steadying the mind. Dhyana, Dhyana, contemplation, mindless attention. Samadhi, bliss which defies description. Samadhi. There's a good movie about that on Gaia, the streaming platform. Kind of like the spiritual Netflix. I thought out a rubric for a utopian society, not just like the one on Mars. Apparently that's a place called Utopia. It's cool. You can look at the maps. Anarcho-communism with socialism. Anarchy being individual equality. Communism being the ability to actually get forward in life, yet still have some sort of classification of ranking. Like when you start into a martial art, no matter where you are in life, you may get an evaluation for skill from prior or contrary elements of trainings. Or you all start at the same level no matter the age or regard. It's an idea from a buddy. I want that, like self-sustainability and ability to keep a planet going. It's important. And it's pretty near it. There are also densities that I mean to add, so I'll throw that in somewhere. And again, like I was saying, I'm trying to do this with others as an ability to have fun. If not, then I just got keep going. Can't just speak. Got the Chinese zodiac. Bit of room for improvement. Three stages of consciousness. Inanimate. One being plant, herb, seed awareness. Fruit. Two being monkey awareness. Three being human awareness. And there's the contrast of the physical self and all individual. An eye there. and whatever the notes are, words. Hope I'm keeping your interest, because that's all. Thank you, and gratuity to the way that we move through. Inconternal peace be with you. Bless. All the best into the next, and respects. I and I. Namaste, peace. See.